Ah, group projects. Those magical words strike fear into the hearts of students everywhere. The mere mention of them can send shivers down the spine of even the most diligent student. They sound so fun, right? Working together, sharing ideas, creating something amazing as a team. The ideal scenario is a harmonious blend of minds, each contributing their unique strengths to produce a masterpiece. The reality? More like trying to herd cats while simultaneously writing a 20-page paper on a topic nobody understands. It's a chaotic dance of miscommunication, conflicting schedules, and differing work ethics. Group projects are the ultimate test of patience, communication, and your ability to function on minimal sleep. Late-night meetings, endless revisions, and the constant struggle to get everyone on the same page can be exhausting. But hey, at least they prepare you for the real world, where deadlines are tight, and your boss might actually be a potted plant. The skills you develop in these projects, time management, conflict resolution, and adaptability, are invaluable. Let's be real though. Group projects can be a recipe for disaster, filled with more drama than an episode of The Real Housewives. The clashing personalities and inevitable disagreements can make the process feel like a never-ending soap opera. But hey, at least they make for some hilarious stories later on. The memories of those late-night cram sessions and the absurdity of some group dynamics will give you something to laugh about for years to come. Every group project comes with a cast of characters as predictable as a rom-com. You know the ones: the slacker, the overachiever, the procrastinator, and the mediator. Each one brings their own unique flair to the chaos. First up, we have the slacker. This elusive creature appears only for pizza breaks and mysteriously disappears when it's time to actually contribute. They have an uncanny ability to vanish just when you need them the most. You might catch a glimpse of them sneaking out of the classroom or hanging out with friends, but when it comes to work, they're nowhere to be found. Then there's the overachiever. The overachiever has already finished the entire project, color-coded the notes, and created a PowerPoint presentation with more transitions than a Lady Gaga concert. Their dedication is both impressive and slightly intimidating. God bless their Type A souls. They keep the group afloat, ensuring that at least some part of the project is top-notch, but their high standards can sometimes be overwhelming for the rest of the team. And let's not forget the procrastinator. These masters of last-minute panic thrive on stress and caffeine. They might seem laid back at first, but as the deadline looms, their true nature emerges. You'll find them chugging coffee, cramming in the library, and surrounded by a mountain of books and notes. Their ability to pull an all-nighter and somehow manage to cobble something together is nothing short of miraculous. They'll work late into the night, fueled by sheer determination and a healthy dose of panic. Frantic Google searches and a few tears are all part of their process. The point is, group projects are like a social experiment gone wrong. But hey, at least they provide endless entertainment. Each character adds their own twist to the story, making the journey unpredictable and, at times, hilariously frustrating. Let's talk about the struggles, shall we? Uneven workloads are a tale as old as time. You know the drill. You and that one other responsible person end up doing most of the work, while everyone else is MIA, probably off living their best lives. And then there are the clashing visions. Everyone has their own ideas, and trying to get everyone on the same page is like trying to herd kittens into a bathtub. It's chaotic, it's messy, and someone usually ends up getting scratched. But hey, that's group projects for you. A beautiful disaster of miscommunication, procrastination, and the occasional existential crisis. Confessions from the Trenches group project horror stories. We've all been there. The dreaded group project where the stakes are high and the stress levels are even higher. It's a rite of passage for students everywhere. The group project from hell. The one that makes you question your sanity, your life choices, and your ability to work with other human beings. It's the stuff of nightmares. I remember one project where we had to pull an all-nighter because one member didn't do their part. We were all exhausted, running on caffeine and sheer willpower. I once had a group project where one of my partners decided to go on a spontaneous vacation the week before the deadline. We were left scrambling to cover their part. Another time, I had a group member who insisted on including interpretive dance in our history presentation. It was as bizarre as it sounds. Needless to say, it did not go well. The audience was confused, and we ended up with a grade that reflected our disjointed efforts. These are just a few examples of the many group project horror stories out there. Each one is a unique blend of chaos, frustration, and sometimes hilarity. Share yours, they're like therapy, but cheaper. Whether it's the slacker, the control freak, or the one with the wild ideas, we've all got a story to tell. Let's hear them. Learning to cope. Tips for navigating the group project maze. So, how do you survive the group project madness? First, accept that it's going to be a wild ride. Don't fight it. Embrace the chaos. Second, communication is key. Make sure everyone is on the same page, or at least in the same book. Third, set realistic expectations. This isn't the time to aim for perfection. Just try to get it done without anyone having a complete meltdown. And finally, don't be afraid to delegate. Remember the slacker? Give them a task, any task, even if it's just bringing the snacks. Finding the humor. Because sometimes you just have to laugh. Look, group projects can be stressful, but sometimes you just have to laugh. Find the humor in the situation. Embrace the absurdity of it all. Did someone just compare your group's presentation to a dumpster fire? Laugh it off. Did your group chat devolve into a meme-filled war zone? Screenshot it and cherish it forever. Remember, life is too short to take group projects too seriously. Find the joy in the journey, even if it's a bumpy one. Life beyond group projects. Embrace the chaos, find your joy. Group projects may feel like the end of the world, but trust me, they're not. They're just a small part of the grand adventure that is life. And just like life, group projects are unpredictable, messy, and sometimes downright hilarious. So embrace the chaos, learn from the experience, and most importantly, find your joy. Whether it's in the small victories, the shared laughter, or the relief of finally hitting that submit button, remember that life is meant to be lived, not just endured. Now go forth and conquer those group projects. You got this. Subscribe to the Troll Hub channel for more nostalgic and hilarious videos.